So as a lot of you could see, many people very upset with last night's decision between Pacquiao and Mario Barrios. Can't say that I blame them. The whole event was great. The build up to it, him coming back. This is the first time I've been excited in a very long time. There were times where you've seen glimpses of the old Manny Pacquiao, the speed, the power, the multiple combinations. But one thing I can say is we never actually really seen him in trouble against Barrios. I don't understand why you can't just celebrate the moment for what it's worth. Instead, you got to deal with idiots on social media like you always do. Well, I'll put it to you this way. If I'm Manny Pacquiao and I was coming to fight Spence, and in that time, Spence gets injured, Usyk comes in as a late replacement, picks him apart with a jab. He's finding shots while Manny Pacquiao can't find it. A very off night for him, somebody he didn't train for. Then you got somebody like Barios, who comes and fights Usyk and puts on a clinic. Obviously, he was a much younger Manny Pacquiao when he fought Thurman. Now you make your comeback and you want to beat the man who beat the man who beat you, right? So that's the way I look at it. And that's probably why he fought Mario Barrios. I think it was an 8-4. I think Manny Pacquiao should have won it. If they don't give it to the younger fighter, his career goes to shit. If they don't give it to Manny Pacquiao, his comeback means nothing. I don't believe it was a draw, but that's the only thing that makes sense to me as to why a judge might do that. Obviously, it's not fair. There's a lot of controversy around judging. I've made videos on it myself. You, as boxing fans, can see there's a lot of controversy around judging, and we need to be honest in the sport. If the better man wins that night, the better man wins. We got to make things right. I say that to say this. It almost seems like it happens like clockwork. I made a bet. I showed you all my picks. I gave you guys some picks. Months back, a fight got voided. I lost one fight. I find out that Fierro pulls out of the Usyk Cruz fight due to an illness. I thought possibly I had a chance. Tim Tszyu basically gave it up, quit on his stool. I take nothing away from Tim Tszyu or his decision to stop. I'm all about fighter safety. I agree, if he didn't feel like he could go, then obviously he left it all in the ring. First time around, he had Funor to deal with on short-term notice. This time they both had full camps. That was probably the reason why it threw me off. But again, avoided fight and a loss. In essence, every fight would have came to fruition and I only had one loss. But I will be doing more picks and hopefully we get hit some of these because I want to win and I want you to win. So moving on to the Usyk fight. This was a card that was held in London earlier in the day. I put a poll on Twitter asking people what they thought, and I'm going to put up a little image over here or somewhere, wherever I could find. This was what I got back as far as the feedback to what people thought and how the fight was going to go. It wasn't quite your night, but Usyk knocks out Dubois for a second time, and it was a great punch. I mean, I'll roll a clip for you.
Big right hand from Usyk. Oh! And he's gone! He's out! Daniel Dubois! He's never going to make it! Alexander Usyk can be crowned right here, right now! He is undisputed for a third time!
Congratulations to Usyk, his team, his family, and everything he stands for. The only fight that makes sense to me is Joseph Parker, Usyk. That would be the next fight. He's already put 2 losses on the resume of Dubois, Anthony Joshua, and Tyson Fury himself. I just don't see how you go and do a trilogy when you're already down 0-2 on the cards. If it was 1-1, that's a different story. But 0-2, you lost 2. There's no need for another. There's no need for a third fight. There's so many more fights that could be made in the heavyweight division. Let's just keep the wheels turning and stop having this need to put on filler fights. We already seen it. We've seen it twice. No need for it. Congratulations to Usyk. Congratulations to Manny Pacquiao for making his return. Sucks that it was a draw, but I'm pretty sure we're going to see him back in the ring soon. Most likely a rematch from what they called in a ring last night. I'll be bringing more picks. I'll be bringing more discussion. And with that, I'll catch you in the next one. We're out.